Hi everybody, hello, this is Marta with Universal Power Tarot. Whoa, a lot of so much today. These messages we bring you here are supposed to encourage, elevate, and empower you guys. Hi everyone, how are you doing? It's a bit of a different setting today. I am excited to bring you this reading today. This is, of course, for you, my dear Cancers, so we'll see what wants to come out for you today. Again, very, very excited. If you would like to win the free reading of August 2020, please, if you wish to drop something encouraging in the comment section, that would be awesome, because there's only you who can express yourself the way you do, and there may be probably a person that needs to hear exactly what you have to say. So I encourage you to encourage someone from the collective by dropping something beautiful in the comments that you feel would encourage, empower, elevate other people. All right, and we'll pick a winner from that particular section. All right, my sweethearts. Let's hop into your reading, shall we? Let's see what wants to come through for you beautiful people today. All right, this is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with you. Please only take what resonates and leave the rest behind, because that means it's for somebody else. All right, you can reverse the placements. It's not gender specific, nor is it time specific. Thank you so much. This is for Cancer, spiritually connected Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising, please. What else? I'm going to pull up a couple more cards here for you guys. What else do you have for beautiful Cancers? Thank you so much. Oh, yeah. Whoa. Oh, love it. One more, please. Thank you. Oh, okay. One more yet, they're saying. So let's see. Oh, my God. That one's not much better either. Oh, my God. All right, let's have a look, okay, shall we? So, let me see. You're starting off with the hooded man here. I hope you can see it. It's the Hermit card in the traditional tarot, and it has the number 9 for you, which is the completion of a cycle. It's also a major arcana. That denotes to you being in a hermiting mode. What I can feel is for quite some time, willingly and unwillingly, both at different stances in time, right? And it's also denoting to you being your own light here, for sure, okay? You finding your own light in your life, right? Which is quite beautiful, realizing that you are the only person that can give that to you, that can provide that for you. This one's about self-love, I feel, where it's very clear that you went inside, Cancer, and really dug deep in order to unearth beautiful self-love. And if we're talking about unconditional, okay, goodbye. That was the wind. Something I would not necessarily have to deal with inside, but we're outside here, so yeah. I'm sorry, I have to take care of this sage because it's gonna, oh my goodness, start to burn the table if I don't take care of it now. Here we are. Sorry, guys. All right. So, unconditional love, and unconditional love is not something that comes by so easily, right? It's a constant journey towards more of ourselves and towards a lot of internal work, I feel, to reach that. And it seems like you were doing the work, and you've been on this journey for quite some time, which is awesome. You see the wren here. The wren's so cute, and it's just a little tiny bird, but it has such an effect, and they can be quite loud too if they wish to, right? So this to me is a representation of spirit. Oh man, spirit showing you something, and you're looking at it, and this makes a lot of sense with your next card out, because that's what I just noticed, the Ace of Stones, which is the foundation of life, with a number. It doesn't have a number. Great. It doesn't have a number, but this stone is that stone, and spirit very much made you aware the stone's right there, and it was wintry, right? It was buried, and so you were like, there it is. There is my foundation of life, says Cancer, right? Wow, and this is quite the profound stone here. This often, when this card shows up, this is to me also about past lives and realizing a lot about your own internal world of lives that have passed by, or just the whole journey that you've been on thus far, but all the puzzle pieces, this is what this is letting me know, all the puzzle pieces being put together. Do you see all the carvings? I hope you can see them okay. With all the carvings, these are your carvings. You made them throughout many, many lifetimes, right? You left your carvings. And in this lifetime, it's all of a sudden, the wren is like, it's here. And you're like, oh my goodness, really, it's here. And they just woke you up in the middle of the night and you're coming out. You just threw on your cloak and you're just like, oh my God, Spirit, are you serious? And Spirit's like, it's here, and really loudly, it's here, because it's finally somehow managed to peek out of the ground. That's a dog in the background, by the way. Nothing to worry about. But it's much like the wren, right? It's something that you can't ignore. It's just a tiny noise, but you heard it regardless, and they've been at it for a while as well. So it's like, it's here now, and you're looking at it and you're like, wow, it's here, and you start to dig, right? And this is, as you can see, this is from winter to spring, undigging this, and this has quite the importance for you here, Cancer, for sure. Wow, quite the importance here for you, Cancer. Because this is something that brings you to a spring that is entirely your own, that you've been working on for many lifetimes. Again, that could be a skill that is all of a sudden coming back to you, or you're finding something where you're really, really good at. You know how we have our talents, and some talents are so strong that we're wondering, how did we get into that ability? Or do you know how children are being born? I'm thinking specifically, what is in my head right now is this girl that is painting images of Jesus and other religious things, right? And she's only 10, and she started when she was around 3 or something, or 6, very, very early, where it's very clear to me that there are past lives involved. There's no way that this girl is painting in such a way. Maybe you know who I'm talking about. Maybe you've watched a documentary about her or heard of her, but it's quite profound. It's quite significant as well here. Yeah, and that's that, and that's you too, right? That's you coming into abilities that are so strong already, having to do with undigging of past lives, possibly coming in touch with past emotions as well. And with those, with the unearthing of these qualities, a lot of newness is coming into your life, a lot of newness that wants to come in here for you, Cancer. And of course, this lifetime, you already left your imprint on that one, and you're going to continue to hammer, and you know that thing, ding, 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 in the stone. You're going to keep leaving your mark. Really good journey here, really good journey. And with the maze right here in the middle, that's denoting to, there's no, right here, there's no right or wrong ways, because everything's going to get you to where you need to go here, Cancer, right? Every path leads to Rome. Every path is leading you to your goal, which is expansion, and apparently in your case, coming into more of yourself and more of self-love. So I'm talking to people that are really on their path here and have really tapped, or are shortly going to tap into that potential, into more of that potentiality. And this is where we go into the next card here for you, which is 6 of Stones. It talks about exploitation. To me, this is a card combined with world events, right? It's talking about Mother Nature. And just this morning, as I was sitting in meditation, it was really clear that the topic for today was to appreciate Mother Nature, to see her beauty, to walk around very consciously, if you can, barefoot on the ground, and really be aware of her beauty, because there's so much. And if everyone became a little bit more aware of how beautiful it actually is, without rushing past, right? Without rushing past and not acknowledging how incredibly gorgeous everything is. As you can see, with a beautiful backdrop today, it's just amazing. It's so gorgeous, and that's that, really appreciating that nature. And here, as you can see, it's quite the contrast to the lushness in the background. And then this here, there are beehives that have broken apart. And as we all know, bees are super, super important. So there may be something in there. Maybe you are working, and this is very specific, on the fight to against pesticides and really to save the bees. There could be a message for one of you out there, or several, but this seems to be specific. And it's like seeking the sense in each lifetime. Like, there's a sense of how much do we really need, and it is getting to the core of things here, Cancer. You are getting to the core of things, very much so, to the core of things. This is like appreciating nature and wondering why everybody else has to go shopping constantly. This is very much about materialism, and nothing against money and nothing against shopping at all. That's not the point here. The point is rather, again, how much do we really need, and how much, what's the cost of that? That's rather it. Thank you. What's the cost of that? And there may be some sense in there where it's like some sense of, for some of you very specific, there could be a sense of depression about, oh my God, why doesn't everyone wake up? And we need to wake up soon. That's kind of the sense I'm getting with this card, right? Yeah. Because you're very aware, which might also be part of the reason why you went Hermit, right? To really go within and really dig deep. What is there within me that can help that situation? And again, another major arcana, so you're coming through really strong with a blasted oak. That's the Tower card, and a little bit more. With the number 16 breaking down to a 7, which is you're exactly where you need to be, where we're coming back into the maze kind of a stance here. Where everything is part of that gorgeous journey. And yeah, there's a lot of energy that is coming through for you that could be in connection with the Lionsgate portal that, as your reading is coming out, that is over now. I don't know how far these energies are gonna like stay with us, right? But there was a lot that came through, and with that may have actually have done with your first card, have to do with your first card with the Wren, and finding that stone and starting to dig that thing up, right? And it may take some time to dig it up, like from winter to spring, right? That's 3 or 4 months. So it may take some time. And again, everything, you see how he's naked in this card? It's like everything has to break away. You know, he doesn't go shopping apparently because he's naked, right? So there's nothing in there. It's just everything, like all the everything that has kept him in a grip is all of a sudden being released, and Spirit's coming in to help with this. There's no way, you may feel like that you're, for some time it may feel like there's nothing to hold on to, right? There's nothing really to hold on to, like pretty much free fallen for a little while here. But this is, again, for your highest good and for the highest good of everyone involved. Again, you're just undigging that stone, and in order for you to, right, you just discovered it. So for you to undig that whole thing, that takes some time, right? And you don't even know while you're doing the digging what the stone really is, right? So it may feel like that very much. So you're just like, I don't know what this is yet. And I still have to dig. It's just like I'm following Spirit. I'm following what they told me, what my intuition is telling me, what my higher self is telling me, what my guides are telling me, depending on how much in connection you are already. Yeah. That's very interesting. I'm going to draw an Angels and Ancestors card for you here. Thank you so much. Oh my God, you're kidding. That is so funny, Cancer. You won't believe it. Like when you see it, it's so cool. You have the Hermit again. You have the Hermit. This is, I mean, come on, 2 different decks like this. There's so many cards in this deck. It's amazing. I am being filled with love and light, however. Like the whole thing. It looks dramatic on the cards, but I feel like my whole being is being lit up. I feel like my eyes are gleaming just because I came into deeper knowledge and understanding, and because of all that love. Maybe you're just sitting on a patch of grass, right, somewhere, or underneath a tree and meditating. Exactly, just like him, right? Meditating just like him. You may have activated your Merkaba. Wow. I mean, there's a lot of light coming in all of a sudden, and that's in meditation with that awareness that is coming in. So for me, these cards, although they look kind of grim in the picture, are not so much felt by you in this way, because you are so aware that stuff needs to fall away in order for you to move forward and to move somewhere. It's so clear to you. It's so clear. And again, I'm like totally lit up, like my whole head, my eyes, it's like light is coming out of my eyes. It's quite interesting, really interesting. It may have to do also with a third eye opening here profoundly, seeing things from a much different perspective, and not just with your eyes indeed. But I remember the first time I felt like light coming out of my eyes. This was the first time I felt really, really aligned with what I was doing. I was actually like 2 or 3 years ago. So that's what I'm being reminded of right now. That's what it feels like. And you may indeed have like goosebumps on your skin as you're doing what you're doing, because you're so aligned. You will feel it because Spirit is around you. They'll let you know, right? And you're just like, yes, please, Spirit, God, universe, use me as your tool, right? And that's that. Oh, beautiful. Oh, I love it. Retreat and recharge is the message of this card, and I'm going to read it to you. And sorry, your reading is really like, I'm using different cards today because I forgot some at home. I'm traveling right now, not for very long. And I only brought the decks that I brought, and I'm going to work with it. So, but it works just fine. All right, Hermit, where are you? Here we go. Here we go. Retreat and recharge. Take time to rest and recuperate in order to continue your growth. Benefit from the information that will come directly from your heart space. Yes. The Hermit card is one of solitude and meditation. It represents your capacity to go within and arrive at the cave of your heart. Many of the answers to your problems lie within, and if you don't take the time to connect with yourself and feel comfortable alone, you won't be able to hear the messages that are rising up inside you. The cross-legged meditation position of the cave-dwelling sadhu on the card is an invitation to harness the power of your meditation practice. The 3 yantra symbol behind him represents the union of divine masculine and feminine energies, hence support from Mother, Father, God. You have been working hard and given your all to your current situation, and it may become draining and detrimental to your development unless you retreat and recharge your energies. So you are being guided to take a step back at this time. If you are working on bringing something together, your over-involvement could impede the process. So retreat and breathe. That's always a good idea. If you have something to say or do that could have a larger impact on your life, spend some time in deep thought, even contemplation, before moving forward. Often when we rush in, we don't see how destructive our actions can be. So meditate and listen to your soul's wisdom before proceeding further. Wow, that is so beautiful. So beautiful. All right, my friends. No, we're good here. So thank you so much for your support and all your love. I really, really appreciate this. Thank you for being here. I'm going to post the picture on Instagram of this reading, and of course, if you're extended, if you would like to follow us over there at Universal Power Tarot. And it doesn't matter, by the way, if you post the empowering, whatever it is that you would like to post over on Instagram or here on YouTube. We'll pick regardless, right? So knock yourself out. And I'm happy to see you over on Vimeo and Patreon. Links down below in the caption as well as in the description box. Sending you much love and light. And I'll see you either over there or next time. Bye, Cancer.